With the return of legendaries having a bigger focus in My Singing Monsters, with the arrival of Baby Lizard on Cold Island, everyone has been talking since its release about whether we could be receiving more legendaries in the game. And since then, many theories, comments, and a lot of discussion have been happening within the community, but in the last few days, a lot has been said by BBB themselves and also by people who might end up having their own legendary monster in the game. So maybe the next legendary monster is closer than we imagine. Well, in today's video, we're going to look at what all of this could mean and whether we really might be getting something related to a new legendary arriving in the game. Well guys, 2026 has started off on fire, hasn't it? So many teasers and new things already being revealed in just the first few days. And today, yes, we're going to talk about even more things that were revealed by BBB themselves. And speaking of what they said, in recent days, BBB posted a video on the official My Singing Monsters channel showing behind the scenes footage of how the partnership with Baby No Money came together. For from how they created the first teasers that Baby No Money show to the creation of the two monsters that he voiced in the game. It was a really incredible video, but at the end of it, we get this.
2025 was definitely a year to remember, and no doubt a legendary one. But something tells me that 2026 is going to be even more so. Bah. Happy monstering!
Yes, 2025 was a legendary year, but 2026 will be even more legendary. And with that statement, we can say that it was 100% confirmed that 2026 will be the year of the legendaries and that we will indeed have more of them this year. Or at least more legendaries in the game. So everyone who was making theories and memes can celebrate, yes, we will have more legendaries in the game. But we don't know who these legendaries will be, right? Well, maybe that's true. But it looks like a very well-known person in the community might be next to get a legendary in My Singing Monsters, CG5. That's right, CG5 has already done a collaboration with My Singing Monsters, and recently My Singing Monsters confirmed that they will be present at one of CG5's own shows at the beginning of the year. And well, where were the monsters before Baby Lizard arrived in the game? Yes, at Baby No Money's show, where he voiced his own monster. But it doesn't stop there. Many people were creating theories about the next legendaries and which islands they would be on, and CG5 himself made some comments on his Twitter. First, he replied to a legendary predictions post by saying, "You're close," as if the person who made the post had almost guessed the island he would be on. That already drove everyone crazy and kind of confirmed the arrival of his legendary monster in the game. But a few hours later, he made another comment on a different predictions post, this time saying that it wouldn't be on any of the islands shown in the image, as if his legendary wouldn't be on any of the natural islands. Could we be getting the first legendary in the game that isn't on a natural island? Well, that would be something completely new, and it definitely made everyone start wondering, where would CG5's legendary be? On Wublin Island because of his Woobox song, on Ethereal Island or the Workshop because of his other ethereal related song. I even saw comments saying he could be the legendary of the Colosseum, which I honestly think was just a meme. But still, I don't think CG5 would be commenting on these posts if he wasn't getting a legendary monster in the game. But even if all of this turns out to be just a joke from CG5, we already have confirmation that we will indeed be getting more legendaries this year in My Singing Monsters new collaborations. And that definitely gets me very excited, so I want to ask you to comment a list of people you'd like to see collaborating with My Singing Monsters, a favorite singer maybe, leave your list, or even who you think BBBB might invite to become part of the legendary family in My Singing Monsters. But that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.